Rome. Just the name conjures images of gladiators, emperors, and feasts fit for gods. But Rome wasn't built in a day. It took centuries of wars, romances, betrayals, and enough drama to rival any modern soap opera. Imagine a world where emperors kept pet giraffes. Senators bickered about chariot racing, and everyone wore sandals, even in winter. Welcome to ancient Rome, a civilization full of fascinating quirks and unexpected turns. This is the story of the Roman Empire, a saga of epic proportions, told with a wink and a nod. We'll explore its rise from a humble village to a mighty empire, its triumphs and follies, and its lasting impact on the world we know today. So buckle up, grab some grapes, and let's journey back in time. Our story begins in the heart of Italy, on the banks of the Tiber River. Legend tells us that twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, founded Rome in 753 BC. Abandoned as babies and raised by a she-wolf, they grew up to be quite the ambitious duo. Rome started as a small village, but its inhabitants were a hardy and resourceful bunch. They farmed, traded, and fought their way to dominance over their neighbors. Soon Rome expanded its territory, conquering nearby cities and tribes. By the 6th century BC, Rome had become a powerful city-state ruled by a king and a senate. This was just the beginning of Rome's ambitious journey to conquer the known world. In 509 BC, the Romans decided they were done with kings. They overthrew the last Etruscan king and established a republic. This new system, with elected officials and a complex system of laws, proved remarkably effective. The Roman Republic was a period of intense military expansion. The legions marched across Italy, then beyond, clashing with fierce Gauls, cunning Carthaginians, and mighty Macedonians. Through cunning strategy, unwavering discipline, and a healthy dose of ambition, Rome emerged victorious. By the 1st century BC, the Roman Republic had become a vast empire, stretching from Spain to Syria. The Roman Republic, however, was not built to last. Internal strife, ambitious generals, and power struggles led to its demise. Enter Julius Caesar, a charismatic general who seized power in 49 BC. Caesar's reign was short-lived, ending with his dramatic assassination in the Senate, but his legacy paved the way for the Roman Empire. His adopted son Octavian, later known as Augustus, became the first Roman emperor in 27 BC. And emperors they were. Some were wise and just, like Augustus. Others, well, let's just say they had interesting hobbies. Caligula, for instance, made his horse a senator. Nero, on the other hand, enjoyed fiddling, perhaps literally, while Rome burned. Section 5, Pax Romana, when peace was trendy and delicious. Despite their eccentricities, many Roman emperors brought stability and prosperity to the empire. The Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and economic growth, lasted for over 2 centuries. During this golden age, trade flourished, cities grew, and Roman culture spread throughout the Mediterranean world. It was also a time of delicious culinary delights. Romans feasted on exotic fruits, spices, and seafood, all imported from across the empire. And let's not forget the lavish banquets, complete with roasted peacocks and mountains of grapes. Section 6, Cracks in the Colosseum, the beginning of the end. But all good things must come to an end. By the 3rd century AD, the Roman Empire faced a series of crises: economic instability, political corruption, and constant military threats from barbarians began to take their toll. The once mighty legions were stretched thin, defending a vast and porous border. Emperors came and went in rapid succession, some ruling for only a few months. The empire was like a giant puzzle, with pieces slowly but surely coming undone. The cracks in the Colosseum, both literal and metaphorical, were becoming harder to ignore. Section 7, Barbarians at the Gate. Not your average house guests. The term barbarians simply meant anyone who wasn't Roman. These weren't just uncivilized hordes, though. Many had their own complex societies and were actually fleeing the Huns, a formidable nomadic group pushing westward. These barbarians weren't just knocking on the door, they were breaking down the walls. The Visigoths sacked Rome in 410 AD. The Vandals followed suit in 455 AD, making off with treasures and leaving a trail of destruction. Imagine hosting a party and your guests decide to stay indefinitely, redecorate your house, and help themselves to your valuables. That's essentially what happened to the Roman Empire. Section 8, The Fall of an Empire, a dramatic curtain call. The Western Roman Empire finally collapsed in 476 AD when a barbarian general, Odoacer, deposed the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus. Ironically, the empire ended with a man who shared the name of its legendary founder. The fall of Rome wasn't a single event, but a long, drawn-out process. It was a slow decline, a gradual unraveling of a once mighty empire, but even in its final act, the Roman Empire staged a dramatic curtain call. The Eastern Roman Empire, centered on Constantinople, survived for another 1,000 years. It became known as the Byzantine Empire, preserving Roman law, culture, and traditions in the East. Section 9. Rome's enduring legacy from plumbing to pizza. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy lives on. We see it in our laws, language, architecture, and even our pizzas. The Romans were master builders and engineers. They gave us roads, aqueducts, and concrete innovations that shape the world we live in today. Their legal system, with its emphasis on justice and due process, continues to influence modern law. And let's not forget the gladiatorial games. While we may not have chariot races today, we still enjoy watching sports, albeit with slightly less blood and sand. Section 10. All roads lead from Rome. The story of the Roman Empire is a testament to human ambition, ingenuity, and, let's face it, a healthy dose of drama. It's a story of triumphs and failures, of grandeur and decline, of emperors who were both brilliant and utterly bonkers. From its humble beginnings to its dramatic fall, the Roman Empire has captivated historians, writers, and dreamers for centuries. It's a reminder that even the greatest empires are not eternal, but their legacy can shape the world for generations to come. So the next time you enjoy a slice of pizza, marvel at a grand archway, or watch a political drama unfold, remember Rome. All roads, in some way, lead from this ancient empire that continues to fascinate and inspire us today.